Hello folks, the today episode is about how to make a widebody kit from this beautiful alpha model AMG GT Black Series Mercedes. We will go through all of the details. You can see now these beautiful renders that I have made, how the widebody kit will look like. Started with 3D scanning. I have used RevoPoint 3D scanners. I tried also RevoPoint Pop 3, but finally moved to RevoPoint Mini. This is a more accurate 3D scanner. These scanners only work with the RevoPoint factory software. During the scanning you make multiple layers, multiple scans, and the scanner software able to merge the results. The scan is needed for Get Design 3D body kit, exactly fit to the shape of this Mercedes. After the 3D scans made, I reviewed the quality, and those ones that were nice and useful I selected and merged. The results are usable. You can go more to the details, you can refine. And it was enough to get the design started. The design made by Pixelsun. You can get and download the widebody kit from Pixelsun's cool 3D site. I made the 3D renders, Pixelsun made the design of the widebody kit elements, and this is the first prototype that you see on the video, exactly fit and made tailored for this AMG Alpha model. So you have fenders front, left, you have front and rear spoilers. For printing I used Anycubic printer M5. It's a 12K printer. And I used G2Box for slicing. When you print out, you should print not just one from each, you should print at least 2 per each component. You also have the wings, you have left and right spoilers as well. So this is a full body kit. You need to be careful that the rear left and right spoilers not equivalent, so you can't mirror. So you have different one for the gas tank side. I've printed without issues. Came out well. You should remove the support while the print is fresh, so after the proper curing, but not to wait too long before you remove the support. I used Anycubic standard resin. If you use high precision resins, you need to work less on the fitting. But this Anycubic standard resin also did the job good. If you support properly. I used instant glue because that's the major and suggested material to glue the resin, the molded resin, and the 3D printed resin parts. I'm printing with white resin because for white resins the priming is better, easier to oversight which parts are primed, because I'm using gray primer, so I use different color of resin for this reason. Also the rear one fitted properly. You need to be careful because with this instant glue you don't have too much options to place it, so you have only 1-2 seconds to the placement adjustments. If not placed properly, then you need to remove and put back while it's freshly cured. Fitted well. I sanded out the place for the wheels because you're making a wide body kit, so probably you will lower the car a little bit, so you need to be prepare some space for the wheels, either the original one or making custom wheels. I had to clean and a bit carve out the panel lines. That you have to do every model kit, scale model kits. You need to be careful not to hurt the body. I found an issue on the model that the driving dash not fitted the mounting to the body and to the window left and right side, so I had to sand out a bit from these lines of the window and also from the driving dash after fitted properly without any issues. So before the painting you should check fitting check, and as for every resin kits, before the priming and painting you should clean the kit. I used IPA alcohol, it's IPA 95% alcohol, give a bath to it and remove the dirt, remove the grease, which preventing the paint to stick and settle on the surface. You can also use soap or degreasing elements, but IPA is the best. I did the same method for all of the parts in the kit. As you're building a wide body kit, you need to think on that to put wider the wheelbase. So either put a bigger spacer or either needs to add the surface where you can add the wheel, and also you need to level up the wheelbase also. So you completely redesign the wheel mounting anyway. And let's the priming started with Mr. Hobby Mr. Surfacer 1000 and thin with Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. You can go with 50-50 percentage ratio, depends on your air temperature. If it is summer, you can go with more thinned ratios. You will need to monitor the paint and the particles. I have applied 2 major coats of primers from this 1000 Surfacer because I'm adding 1500 fine grain Surfacer later, before the painting. It's good enough to stick to the surface, make a strong coated feeling on the surface, where thinner primers and the paint can stick into that better. So the gray primer used, because the resin, the molded resin is yellow, the 3D printed resin is white, so the gray is visible where it was painted, where it's not covered. I use the same primer for the 3D printed parts, like the tail, wings, front spoilers, rear spoiler, diffuser, left and right spoilers. This surfacing telling you, is there any surface issue that you have to still fix it before paint it. I'm priming all elements equally, the small parts not as thick, just visualization point of view, and it's better if you will paint it, the paint covering easier if you prime it, for example, with gray. Here you go, the result. I think satisfying. If you enjoyed the video, please click to the like button, follow the channel. You can find the Widebody kit download link in the description. It's just published now. See you soon. Thank you.